Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars.
Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Allen and I'm very proud to be the principal here at W.P. Wagner School. We provide a welcoming, caring and safe environment and value the cultures and diversity of our students. We're committed to working together to ensure our school is inclusive and respectful of all students and provides opportunities for everyone to find their path to success. We're committed to building trusting relationships with students and families and ensure that we support every student within our school. We strive to create opportunities for students to build leadership skills, engage in extracurricular opportunities, and see possibilities for themselves as they walk through our halls. We hope that you'll come to know our school as a place where all students belong, that is safe and caring, and where staff and students demonstrate good citizenship, integrity, kindness, and respect for others. We hope that you'll find our staff to be friendly and welcoming while providing excellence in teaching and programming. We hope that you'll view our school as a place where all students can experience success in reaching their goals and dreams through our excellent academic and complementary programming and extracurricular opportunities. We're committed to helping our students acquire the skills and competencies necessary to succeed in life beyond high school, whether that be through further education, careers, community living, or other creative pursuit.
Hi, my name is Chris Gifford. I'm a counselor at W.P. Wagner High School, and I am here to talk to you a little bit about what the next steps are going into high school. So one of the things I really think you need to be focusing on is the fact that pretty much every high school in the province of Alberta is going to have the same 5 core subjects, which is English, social, math, science, and Phys Ed. We count that as a core subject because everybody has to take it. In our Phys Eds, you'll also be taking comm.
What makes this school special for me is the positivity and the energy in the building. I know for myself, I don't want to come to a space that I'm not loving. And when I walk in the doors here at Wagner, I instantly feel a positive energy from everybody, whether it's a student or a staff member.
One of the things I love about the English program at W.P. Wagner is just how wide open everything is. Depending on what your strengths are, your skills are, depending on exactly what you're wanting to teach, you've got that wide open range of different texts and different skill levels that you can teach to. There's also that wide open freedom that writing allows in an English setting that you don't get in other classes, where you get that ability to rethink the world around you in interesting new ways. And I really feel that Wagner really allows us to do that because of the wide open opportunities that the admin at our school allow for us.
What I hope Wagner students will say when they think back about their education here in this building is that we set them up for success, that they've walked out of here feeling ready for the world, and they're ready to conquer whatever they set their sights on.
What I hope people will say about our program is that they left our English class not just with a bunch of content that they learn, not just the text that they learn, but the skills that they got out of it too, that they were able to approach those texts in new ways, unique ways, so they're breathing new life into it instead of just saying the same old thing about them all the time.
Our English Act's unique at WP Wagner in that we have what's called like a 10C, which is basically our 10-1 and our 10-2 class combined to start, and then you'll get streamed as you go through the program. But pretty much if you're coming out of junior high, grade 9 with a 50% or higher, you would be looking at going into our 10C English. If your mark is below 50, you'd be looking at 10-2 English. If your mark is really strong, then you'd be looking at our English 10-1 AP. Social studies, a little different in that we don't have a kind of combo class. We have a social studies 10 AP course. Again, students probably coming out of grade 9 with an 80% or higher. If you are looking at the 10-1, we'd be looking at a mark coming out of grade 9 with about a 65. And then the other one would be 10-2, which would be anything below that 65.
Well, what really drew me to Wagner was just the feeling of community and the atmosphere. Some of the other high schools that I toured at open houses, they had atmospheres of sort of pressure or a little bit of lack of caring, but at Wagner it had a really nice sort of blend where this was somewhere where you can just do what you want to do to be successful in life, and there's not pressure to be doing everything all the time. It's sort of like you can do anything but not everything, and you're free to do that. Honestly, not everybody's going to end up being a mathematician in their life, but there's still 101 different things that you have to apply math to in your life. And even if you have a calculator with you, you still need to know how to do the operations in order to use the calculator. So this is teaching you practical skills that will help you in your life. I'd really want people to say that the teachers really care about you and they help to challenge you, but they also help to make sure that you understand the material before they throw advanced calculus at you, and that it really helped us to understand the material and be successful at whatever level we're taking.
I'm here now to talk to you about math and what kind of choices you can take when you're choosing what level of math to take. Mr. Gifford already talked to you about the English 10C. The math also works that way. We have a math 10C. If you have above a 60% average, you can consider taking math 10C. If your average is above 80, we'd encourage you to take the math 10 AP and really be challenged in learning that material. If your average is below 60%, we would recommend taking the math 10-3. Does that mean you can't take 10C later on? Not at all. It just means it's going to get you prepared for that level of math.
WP Wagner is definitely my first choice for high school, but not only does it have fantastic academic programs, but it's one of the most inclusive schools I've ever been to, especially our science department. Every single science teacher I've ever had has been absolutely amazing, and they've helped me get to where I am today.
We, as a science program, have so many opportunities for students, whether it's just the general area or you want to strive and go into the AP program. We really focus on trying to do hands-on activities and bring the science right into the classroom, right in front of the students, making sure that they can see and experience the level of science that we want them to, rather than just try and get to know it.
I think when I talk with the kids about what we're doing when we start out physics or when we start out chemistry, you go, you know, like who lives a life without spending some time thinking about what's the universe put together like? Physics has the answers to that. So, you know, we start out with some ridiculously simple little things like how fast is that going, how long it's going to take, but by the time you leave high school, we've got some answers about, you know, why are you stuck on the surface of the planet? Why do certain molecules behave like acids, and why is your hair curly? That kind of stuff. It's like, we got some really interesting answers to some things about how the world works.
So coming into Wagner in grade 10, you have to take a Science 10 course, which is fairly general. This will help you regardless of whether you know what you want to do in university or not. So you can take bio, chemistry, and even physics in your grade 11 year. If you still haven't decided what you want to do, or you want to learn a little bit of everything without having to take individual courses, you can take our general science course throughout the rest of high school.
I think the science program at Wagner will give your child the tools they need to be successful in high school and beyond. I think they will learn how to collaborate together, work with their teachers, communicate, and effectively answer questions.
We have such a fantastic mix of all these great kids, and everyone it's very inclusive, and it's the relationships we get to have with these kids are phenomenal, and it's just a really, really great place to work.
In science, you also have the same choices as you do in math and English. That is to take the 10C. Science 10C will get you ready for further study in physics, chemistry, and biology when you head off to grade 11. And it will also prepare you for the university level type courses you would need for grade 12. So that's one consideration when you're choosing. You need to have above a 60% average to take Science 10C. The other option is to take Science 14, and that's if you do not have that 60% average. And again, it will give you that basic science information that you need to graduate from high school.
Hi, my name is Mr. Cruzy, and I'm one of the counselors here in Student Services at WP Wagner. I'm here to talk to you about Phys Ed and the options that are involved with that. Phys Ed 10 and COM are combined together as one course. In addition, you also have the option to take sports medicine and sports performance. So I would encourage you to take a look at the view book to get a better description and see if that's something that's of interest for you as you progress through your planning for next year.
The AP program is a great way for students to set themselves up for success at the university. And here at the U of A, we absolutely love advanced placement students. It's because they've really taken an opportunity to challenge themselves through an enriched curricula and develop skill sets that are going to set them up for success in their careers and most definitely in the university environment. Let's talk about 3 ways in particular that the AP program is great for students. First of all, workload. When you're a student in advanced placement, you're going to have the opportunity to take on a lot more things, which is really going to allow you to hone your expertise at balancing many things at once. Time management. When you've got a lot on the go, you've got to make sure that you're prepared for it. And the AP program allows you to refine those time management skills that are going to be so important for university. And finally, exam taking. Exam taking is a big part of what happens at university, and being able to write a large comprehensive exam like you will through the advanced placement program is really going to set you up when you come here to the U of A and are taking those first midterms and final exams. Another thing that doing AP really indicates to us is that you have the ability to stick with it. And over the journey of a 4-year university degree, that's going to become increasingly important.
Because I went through AP, I was encouraged to pursue critical thinking, to embrace the ambiguity that is so essential in a lot of university courses. Because of that ambiguity, I learned how I learn and was able to enjoy the space that university creates because I'd already practiced being in the AP environment. AP set me up to think. Not only to think critically, but to think creatively, which has been fantastic in university because when you start hitting a wall with a problem, you can take a step back, either go do something else, which is something AP taught me, is not to hit my head against the wall for too long, ask for help, another thing AP taught me, but also to look at it a different way. Okay, what am I missing? Have I read the entire question? These are questions and practices that AP taught me that set me up really well for university.
Advanced placement is an opportunity for you to progress your skills in various subjects. I'd encourage you to take a look at the view book to get a better description and idea of what is offered. And if that's something that you would like to pursue, please consult with us or with your teacher as you are planning your program for next year.
Hey Future Warriors, my name is Atif Hirji. I'm the Department Head of Student Leadership here at WP Wagner. I'm here to talk about some of the awesome things that we have going on in our school. Every year we have what we call Students Union, which will give you the opportunity to participate in a bunch of different student activities for a really small fee. You'll get free stuff, you'll get awesome swag, and you'll get free food multiple times a year. Also, we have lots of really awesome school-wide events that will give you the opportunity to step out of your comfort zone and take the chance to really do something super cool. If you want, you can even join us in helping plan and execute those awesome events to make an impact and really leave your legacy at WP Wagner. Some of those things include Touch of Class, some of those things include Wagathon. In 2019, our 24-hour bikeathon, which we call Wagathon, raised $120,000 for Edmonton area charity. So not only do we have awesome school-wide events, we also really give back to the community. Another example of this is our Legacy Project. Over the last 3 years, we've helped over 80 families in the Southeast Edmonton area with food hampers. So school-wide events, giving back to the community, really awesome free stuff. Can't wait to see you.
Hey everyone, my name is Miss Nessie. I'm another one of the counselors in Student Services, and I wanted to talk to you today about our elective classes. Now in junior high you probably call them option classes, we call them electives, it's the same thing, and we have lots of them. Most high schools, every high school is going to have the core subjects, and what sets them apart is their elective classes and all of the extra things that they have. Our school has some really excellent CTS classes, fine arts, athletics, and student leadership programs for you to consider.
Theater is really special to me because this is the first place that I found community and challenge and growth as a person and as an artist. So it's really special that I get to come back here and share that with the future generation of artists.
Pottery is a program I never saw myself in, but I'd do it all the time if I could. I love it because of the sense of community. There is so much support in this room that no matter your skill level, you can get the help you need without the judgment. This course also gave me the chance to connect with people I never thought I would.
Stepping into the music room is probably the best part of my day, and the part that makes it even better is when I step into a jazz rehearsal. That's my background. I love the part of that idiom that I grew up with, and so what makes it for me is that, but overall the atmosphere in the school is awesome, and everyone here seems to enjoy what they set out to do.
What makes Wagner special for me, I just think I find that everyone's able to find a place. Everyone's able to find a home, people, a community, things that they're passionate about. I've seen so many students find their voice, make their mark, and it's just home. It's great people to be with.
Well, Wagner has one of the largest CTS programs in the city. We offer something for everyone and whatever avenue of interest they bring to the school. We're well equipped in both staff and technology, and we offer programming ranging from cosmetology, fashions, food, photography, comtech, computer science, and design studies. And we also offer construction and natural science in our greenhouse and a new campus EPSB architectural engineering program. And that gets students started down the path of engineering. It's all about the people. So a school can have all the technology and equipment in the world, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't have curious people who are engaged enough to learn and teach in it. All of our CTS programs result in students who can plan and design and build a variety of products in many different areas. Examples might include to plan and cook a meal or plant a garden, build a fence, take a photo, design a t-shirt, construct a website, color and braid hair, or even design and make their own clothing. We want students to come away from our program with this sense of accomplishment, knowing that even if they don't enter the workforce in that area, they have enough skills to maintain a hobby or an interest, to make and repair things, and to generally understand how to design and create the things that they need every day.
We encourage and support participation in athletics. Our athletic program offers a variety of opportunities for students interested in finding balance between their academic achievement and athletic goals. All students are invited to take part in our extracurricular activities and programs to complement their high school experience. Some of the activities that we've got starting right on the first day of school, right? So we've got football, we've got volleyball, we've got cricket, golf, cross-country running, swimming, indoor soccer, curling, wrestling, badminton, rugby, soccer, and track and field. It's not all about athletics. So for any students, even if you don't want to play on one of the sports teams, we have plenty of opportunities to still get involved and try to help build our school culture. So student leadership, work experience, we always need help with scorekeeping, with photography, with multimedia, and also with our physical education programs. We have 2 CTS courses in sports medicine and sports performance, which really help kind of offer those opportunities for our kids. We have a strong intramural program, and we really just want to get as many kids involved as we can. We are warriors.
I want to let you know that we have a fabulous team of people that work downstairs, and we just want to meet you. We can help you with academic concerns, we can help you with post-secondary things, we can even help you with some of those problems that crop up with teachers or other students, and we're just there to help in any way we can. We love our job, so we'd love to see you there.
So in Inclusive Learning here at WP Wagner, we provide a lot of supports for students to meet their academic goals as they work towards their high school diploma. It's something that we can arrange for you, whether it's getting extra time or having audio versions, accessing some assistive technology, whatever it's going to take to help you get to those courses and those marks you wish to get. So some of the specialized programs we have here at WP Wagner are a wide variety. We have a digital classroom to support all of your study skills, strategies and tips. We have a success center here where it's an alternative place for you to write assessments where you can feel a little bit more comfortable. We also provide assistance for our English language learners and have a course of English for Success to improve your English proficiency, and as well as our interaction site, which looks at students on the autism spectrum at a severe level, that we can help them again become the best person they can be.
How did Wagner change me? I don't know who I would be if I didn't come to Wagner. And that's like a scary thing. Like sometimes I'll, sit and think to myself, it's like, oh, what if I had gone somewhere else? What if I had did different things? What if I made a different choice? And honestly, it terrifies me because I love who I am right now. Maybe I would still be that shy, quiet girl I was from junior high. But because of Wagner, I have grown into an incredibly more confident person. I have learned to love myself, and from loving myself, I'm able to treat those around me with more love and more kindness. And really, if I didn't have this experience, I don't think I'd be willing to take as many risks as I do now in my day-to-day life. Before, I would have, kept those ideas and thoughts in my head and just thought about the what ifs. But because of my time at Wagner, because of what I've learned here and how I've grown, I'm now able to entertain those what ifs. If I have an idea, I'm able to act upon it. If I see an opportunity, I'm able to seize it. And that's what Wagner has given me.
What I love about my role here is the ability to get to know students beyond just their names and their faces. At WP Wagner, we have teachers and programs that really focus on diving deeper into students and finding out what makes them tick. That comes from relationships. We're built on our relationships. We're built on our people.
If you choose to go to Wagner, you choose to be uplifted and supported by everyone that goes here. In any new project that I wanted to take on, in any new thing that I wanted to take on, there was always someone cheering me on, whether that was a teacher, whether that was a classmate. When you're trying something new, the biggest thing that you need is encouragement, and that's something that you get at Wagner.
I had lots of teachers who really took an interest in my life, and teachers who believed in me more than I believed in myself. They cared about what was happening in your life and where you wanted to go in the future.
And once those relationships are built, once those connections are built, we're able to really focus on what students want to do, want to find in their passions. push them in their passions, ask them to step out of their comfort zones, challenge them beyond their norm, their way of thinking.
I was on the school soccer team, I was on the track team. It's pretty intimidating to try out for a high school team, especially when you're in grade 10 and you're competing with other people in grade 12. So I think it helps push you out of where you're comfortable and helps you grow. You are working towards something that doesn't come easy to you, and when you're able to accomplish that challenge, I think it gives you that confidence to then go and try other new experiences or other things that you maybe haven't tried before, and it continues to push you when you're able to take those risks.
Throughout the teenage years, especially those in high school, there is an increased stepping out into the world, and we are so grateful that Wagner was that place for our kids. One of the experiences I really appreciated was when our daughter was grieving the loss of a family member, and the teachers noticed and they named that her grief, and then supported her with discovering strategies and counseling support that she needed, as well as subject matter. So she was able to explore pottery in a really meaningful way, and that really brought out the best of her, and it developed who she was as a person, and it brought to her a new unexpected opportunity that eventually led to her university career in design studies.
The people here genuinely care about the well-being of each other, whether it's parents and students, whether it's students and teachers. That high level of care and connection takes us from being a regular high school to an exceptional high school.
The thing about high school is that it is the last time that you're going to be this supported. When you get into the real world, when you get into university, you get into your job, no one is checking in on you every day. I learned that if I needed help, I could go to people for help, and that didn't mean that I didn't know anything. I learned that that was okay, and I learned that it was okay to fail.
It's sort of like an overall atmosphere that the school kind of has, where it's like, it doesn't judge you. It's kind of like that kind of environment, that kind of atmosphere. And so when you feel more comfortable, when you feel like you're not being judged, you're kind of more able to be free and be yourself.
The way that we teach kids to keep dreaming is that we offer them different opportunities. We offer them different chances to kind of dip their toe in, try something new, and expand on an opportunity they may have known existed, but didn't know how to succeed at. And we help them succeed at those things, which help them expand their aspirations, their dreams, their hopes, their goals, their future.
If I had to go back to my grade 10 self, my very first day of school, and tell them one piece of advice, I would just say, like, don't worry, don't be afraid, because things are gonna work out and it's gonna be okay. The people there are wonderful, amazing. You're gonna meet some of your closest friends from high school. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. In high school, you're gonna grow a lot as a person in the best possible way. So don't worry about it. You're gonna be okay.
Families may begin to make high school selections beginning on March 8th, and selections must be made no later than April 15th. To select a high school, parents need to log into their own School Zone account. If you need help with this, please contact your current school. Once your child has chosen WP Wagner for their high school, we'll work closely with their junior high school to help them choose courses for next year. As you make your decision about high school, consider all your options. Pick what feels best for you and your family. All the best, stay safe, be kind, and make every day a good day.